What if the simple act of changing the side you sleep on could add years to your life, protect your heart, and even improve the way your body works overnight? For decades, sleep was seen mostly as rest, an escape from the day. But new research has begun to turn that idea on its head, especially for those of us over 70. And it all starts with one unexpected shift: sleeping on your left side. Now, you might be wondering, how could a sleeping position possibly influence something as serious as heart health? Isn't sleep just about comfort and getting enough hours? That's what most people think. But as science digs deeper into how aging affects the body, especially the cardiovascular system, one thing is becoming clear: not all sleep is created equal, and not all positions are either. Before we dive into the science, let me take you back to a moment that changed the way Henry, a retired math teacher and grandfather of 5, thought about sleep. Henry was active, careful about his diet, and still took morning walks. But he began noticing that he woke up feeling oddly tired, sometimes a little short of breath, even though he slept through the night. It puzzled him. His doctor ran tests, but everything looked fine, on paper. No diagnosis, no prescription, just advice to get more rest. But something didn't sit right. Then, during a senior wellness seminar at his local community center, a speaker mentioned a study about sleep positions and heart function. Curious, Henry started experimenting. Instead of his usual right side or back sleeping, he began sleeping consistently on his left side. Within 2 weeks, he noticed a difference. No more morning fatigue. His breathing felt easier, and his doctor even remarked that his blood pressure readings had stabilized. Was it a coincidence, or was something real happening? Let's talk about what actually goes on when you sleep on your left side. The human body is a miracle of circulation and balance, and your heart sits slightly to the left of your chest cavity. When you lie on your left side, gravity helps improve the flow of blood and lymph fluid. This isn't just a theory. Imaging studies have shown that sleeping on the left allows for better drainage from the lymphatic system, particularly from the heart and digestive organs. That drainage is critical after 70, when the body naturally slows down and becomes more vulnerable to fluid retention, inflammation, and cardiovascular strain. But that's not all. Sleeping on your left side can also ease the workload on your heart. When you're in that position, your aorta, which carries blood from the heart to the rest of the body, is angled downward, allowing gravity to assist in circulation. This can lead to lower heart pressure and more efficient pumping action during the night. Think of it like coasting downhill instead of climbing. Your heart simply doesn't have to work as hard. Now, contrast that with sleeping on your right side or your back. In those positions, your heart can be slightly compressed by surrounding organs, and your body's ability to clear waste products from the brain and lymph system may be reduced. For many older adults, these positions may also contribute to sleep apnea or interrupted breathing, not necessarily with loud snoring, but subtle interruptions that reduce oxygen intake and leave you feeling drained the next day. Of course, everybody is different, and no one position is perfect for every person, every night. But for seniors, and especially for those with a history of heart disease, high blood pressure, or circulation problems, the left side is emerging as the most protective position science has to offer. Let's take a look at another story. Maria, a 74-year-old former nurse, had always known the importance of good sleep. But after hip surgery, she found herself tossing and turning, trying to find a position that didn't hurt. She began sleeping on her back more often and thought nothing of it. But over time, her blood pressure crept up. She felt bloated in the mornings, and she started having mild dizziness when getting out of bed. Her physical therapist suggested something unusual. Try going back to sleeping on her left side, even if just for part of the night. They worked on pillow support to reduce pressure on her hip, and within a few weeks, the change was dramatic. Her morning dizziness faded. Her digestion improved, and she felt a deeper, more restorative sleep she hadn't experienced in years. The truth is, our sleep habits don't just influence how rested we feel. They affect our circulation, digestion, lymphatic health, and even our brain. That's why this isn't just a sleep hack. It's a full-body wellness strategy. One of the most compelling pieces of evidence for left-side sleeping is its effect on the vagus nerve, a major communication line between the brain, heart, lungs, and digestive organs. The vagus nerve runs down the left side of your neck and torso. When you lie on your left side, you're naturally supporting the optimal function of this critical nerve. The result? Improved parasympathetic nervous system activity, the system responsible for rest, repair, and recovery. In simpler terms, left-side sleeping activates your body's ability to relax more deeply, digest more effectively, and regulate your heartbeat more smoothly. For people over 70, when these systems are often slower or under stress, this kind of nervous system support can be the difference between restless nights and real restoration. And there's more. Have you ever noticed that indigestion or acid reflux seems worse when you lie down? That's because the shape of your stomach and the angle of the esophagus mean that acid flows more freely when you're on your back or right side. On your left side, the stomach is positioned below the esophagus, making it harder for acid to escape upward. That alone can lead to more peaceful sleep and fewer nighttime disturbances. All of this adds up to one simple but powerful idea: the way you sleep matters. And after 70, when your body is working hard to maintain balance, strength, and stability, making this one small change could support all of those efforts. Of course, changing sleep habits can be challenging. If you've been sleeping a certain way for decades, your body will resist at first. But with the right adjustments, like supportive pillows, mattress tweaks, and patience, it's absolutely possible. Many seniors find that after a brief adjustment period, left-side sleeping becomes not just tolerable, but preferred. So if you're someone who's been doing everything right but still waking up tired, still feeling bloated, or noticing your blood pressure creeping up, maybe the answer isn't a new supplement or medication. Maybe it's as simple as rolling over. As we continue, we're going to go even deeper. In the next segment, we'll break down exactly how to transition into left-side sleeping if it feels uncomfortable, what tools and pillows can help, and the best bedtime routine to maximize its effects. Stay with us. Your heart will thank you. Let a comment about your sleeping position and how you feels when you wake up. Let's build a community of wisdom and strength. And if you're new here, subscribe. It's free. And together, we'll keep uncovering the truths that let you live fully, not just longly. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.